In Georgia, when approaching a stop sign with no stop line or crosswalk, you must stop. A. Before entering the intersection. B. After entering halfway into the intersection. C. Only if other vehicles are present. D. At least 50 feet before the intersection. Answer: A. Georgia law requires stopping before entering the intersection if there is no line or crosswalk, ensuring visibility and safety. If your car starts to skid on a Georgia roadway, your first action should be: A. Slam the brakes immediately. B. Steer in the direction you want the car to go. C. Turn the wheel opposite to the skid. D. Accelerate to regain traction. Answer: B. Steering in the direction you want to move helps regain control without overcorrecting. A solid yellow line next to your lane in Georgia means: A. Passing is prohibited. B. Passing is allowed. C. Parking is permitted. D. Lane is ending. Answer: A. A solid yellow line indicates no passing allowed from your side. At a four-way stop in Georgia, if two vehicles arrive at the same time, the right-of-way goes to: A. The larger vehicle. B. The faster vehicle. C. The vehicle on the right. D. The vehicle on the left. Answer: C. Georgia law gives the right-of-way to the driver on the right when vehicles arrive simultaneously. Georgia's move-over law requires drivers to: A. Stop for every emergency vehicle. B. Move over one lane if possible or slow down when passing emergency vehicles. C. Speed up to clear the area quickly. D. Sound the horn when passing stopped cars. Answer: B. Drivers must change lanes or slow down to protect emergency and utility workers on the roadside. What is the minimum age to apply for a Class CP Georgia learner's permit? A. 14 years. B. 15 years. C. 16 years. D. 17 years. Answer: B. Georgia law allows eligible applicants to apply for a learner's permit at 15. If a Georgia driver under 21 is caught with a BAC of 0.02% or higher, the penalty is: A. Warning only. B. License suspension. C. Small fine without suspension. D. No consequence until 0.08%. Answer: B. Georgia enforces strict zero tolerance. BAC of 0.02% or higher leads to suspension for drivers under 21. When driving in heavy rain in Georgia, the best action is to: A. Use high beams for visibility. B. Use low beams and reduce speed. C. Turn on hazard lights and stop in traffic lane. D. Accelerate to exit rain faster. Answer: B. Low beams prevent glare, and reducing speed improves control on slippery surfaces. In Georgia, you must use your headlights: A. Only at night. B. From 1/2 hour after sunset to 1/2 hour before sunrise, and when visibility is poor. C. Only in rural areas. D. Only during fog. Answer: B. State law requires headlights in low visibility and during nighttime driving hours. When a school bus in Georgia is stopped with flashing red lights on a two-lane road, drivers must: A. Stop only if children are visible. B. Stop in both directions. C. Pass carefully if on the opposite lane. D. Slow down but not stop. Answer: B. Georgia law requires all drivers to stop on two-lane roads when a school bus uses red flashing lights. When parking downhill with a curb in Georgia, turn your front wheels: A. Toward the curb. B. Away from the curb. C. Straight forward. D. Doesn't matter. Answer: A. Turning wheels toward the curb ensures the car rolls into the curb if brakes fail. The maximum speed limit on rural interstates in Georgia is generally: A. 55 miles per hour. B. 65 miles per hour. C. 70 miles per hour. D. 75 miles per hour. Answer: C. Unless otherwise posted, the maximum rural interstate speed limit in Georgia is 70 miles per hour. If traffic lights are not working at an intersection in Georgia, drivers should A. Continue without stopping. B. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. C. Follow the car ahead without slowing. D. Wait until an officer directs. Answer, B. When signals fail, the intersection becomes a four-way stop where all drivers must stop. Hydroplaning is most likely to occur when driving at speeds A. Below 25 miles per hour. B. Above 35 miles per hour. C. Only above 60 miles per hour. D. At any speed with low tire pressure. Answer, B. Hydroplaning typically occurs at speeds over 35 miles per hour on wet pavement. Georgia law requires children under age 8 to be A. In the front seat with seat belts. B. In an approved safety or booster seat in the rear seat. C. Allowed to sit anywhere with supervision. D. Held by an adult in the front seat. Answer, B. Children under 8 must use an appropriate safety seat in the back seat for safety. On Georgia highways, slower vehicles should travel in A. The left lane. B. The right lane. C. Any lane. D. The center lane. Answer, B. Slower vehicles must keep right so faster traffic can pass safely. When approaching a railroad crossing with flashing lights in Georgia, you must A. Slow down and look before crossing. B. Stop until the lights stop flashing and the gate is raised. C. Cross quickly if no train is visible. D. Proceed at normal speed. Answer, B. Flashing lights and gates require drivers to stop until the crossing is fully clear. When should you dim your headlights in Georgia? A. Within 500 feet of an oncoming vehicle. B. Within 200 feet of a vehicle you are following. C. Both A and B. D. Only when driving in cities. Answer, C. High beams must be dimmed within 500 feet of oncoming traffic and 200 feet when following another vehicle. If your vehicle breaks down on a Georgia highway, the first thing you should do is A. Stand behind the car to warn traffic. B. Move the vehicle off the roadway if possible. C. Turn off all lights. D. Sit in the lane until help arrives. Answer, B. Moving off the roadway reduces risk of collision and increases safety. The implied consent law in Georgia means A. Drivers can refuse all sobriety tests without penalty. B. By driving, you agree to chemical testing if suspected of DUI. C. Testing is only required after an arrest. D. Consent applies only to underage drivers. Answer, B. By holding a license, drivers automatically consent to BAC testing when lawfully arrested for DUI suspicion. When merging onto a Georgia interstate, the proper technique is A. Stop at the end of the ramp. B. Match the speed of highway traffic. C. Drive slowly and wait for a large gap. D. Enter without yielding. Answer, B. Accelerating to match highway speed ensures smooth and safe merging. The distance you should stop from a railroad track in Georgia when a train is approaching is A. 5 feet. B. 10 feet. C. Between 15 and 50 feet. D. At least 100 feet. Answer, C. Law requires stopping no closer than 15 feet and no farther than 50 feet from the tracks. A flashing yellow traffic light in Georgia means A. Stop and wait for green. B. Proceed with caution. C. Speed up through the intersection. D. Stop only if pedestrians are present. Answer, B. Flashing yellow indicates caution but allows drivers to continue through the intersection. When following a motorcycle, Georgia drivers should allow at least A. 1 second following distance. B. 2 seconds following distance. C. 3 seconds following distance. D. 4 seconds following distance. Answer, D. Motorcycles stop faster than cars, so a longer following distance reduces collision risk. If you are under 18 with a Georgia learner's permit, you may drive A. Alone, during daylight hours only. B. With any passenger over age 18. C. With a licensed driver at least 21 in the front seat. D. Only with family members in the car. Answer, C. Georgia requires a licensed driver age 21 or older to sit in the front passenger seat with a permit holder under 18.